Hello and welcome to HOYS Tradestand Connect. I'm Amanda at the Equestrian Index, and I'm really excited to be chatting to yet another exhibitor that we'll be having at Horse of the Year show this year at the NEC from the 5th to the 9th of October. We've got with us this morning Katie Clark, who is, and I'm going to say all of them, owner, director, founder of Litemyride. Katie, really lovely to have you with us this morning.
Thanks. I'm really excited about this. So.
First time exhibitor at HOYS, correct?
Yeah. But we're first time at HOYS. I've never actually been to the show myself, so yeah, it'll be a first on many levels for me.
Oh, well, fantastic. Unfortunately, you'll probably be way too busy to actually see any horses, but that's okay. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, I kind of hope so, but I do like looking at them. So.
I'm sure you'll have a break at some point, even if it's just to go to the loo. Now,
I hope so.
Litemyride, tell me a little bit about the business and why you started the business.
So I am a 25 years time served lighting consultant. I've worked for various different lighting manufacturers during my career, and during COVID my lighting consultancy basically lost most of its business overnight. So I had to find a way to survive, and I thought, with my love of horses and all my experience with horses and with my lighting expertise, maybe there was something there. So I started putting a few posts out on Facebook just to see what the level of interest was, and I got a few inquiries. So a couple of weeks later I set the website up, and now here I am 2 years later going to one of the biggest horse shows in the world, which is just absolutely crazy.
So a real, I'm going to use the pun, light bulb moment for you.
Kind of. I mean, to be honest, I set it up initially so I could earn some money to buy my son some Christmas presents, and it absolutely swallowed me whole last year, and I've been absolutely so grateful and humbled and overwhelmed by the response from everybody, because you know, I think there is a real need for what we are doing, both from an advisory point of view and also, you know, the products that we are, you know, selling to people. It's become very apparent that there is very, very little in the way of guidance in the equestrian industry to actually light a lot of areas with the actual specific uses in mind for what people actually need them for. So where arena lighting is concerned, for example, we may have an equestrian centre that, you know, has got BS and BD and all that kind of stuff there on a very regular basis. Now that needs lighting in a very, very different way to maybe somebody who's, you know, just a hobby rider, maybe riding 2 or 3 times a week, you know, just for their own enjoyment at home. So it's really, you know, finding a cost-effective, you know, solution that's going to work for people, really.
Fantastic. So it really isn't just about the lights, it's about the whole sort of consultancy around it, isn't it? And actually provide, as you say, providing an appropriate lighting solution for whatever the situation might be, which is totally new. And you're absolutely right. It's something I've never heard of in the sector, and something really needed. You know, we all struggle. We all know we're all like that now. Oh, we're coming into winter. You know, everything becomes a chore, doesn't it? So absolutely brilliant. Yeah, no, that's really super. And in terms of sort of the products that you provide, what are sort of the things that are most popular, or the things that you see as being the sort of the big sellers into the sector?
So at the moment, with electricity costs spiraling out of control like they are for everybody, the solar products that we offer are super popular, and you know, they're a very hot topic at the moment. We also do offer energy saving mains powered lighting as well. So for people that have maybe got old inefficient lighting where they're looking to save on their running costs, you know, we can provide that kind of service as well. From the product point of view, we've got some great hazard products that are brilliant for riding out in, and also hazard products to keep in your vehicle in case you break down on the side of the road. So, you know, we've kind of got all bases covered, from, you know, somebody that's feeding out in the field maybe with a head torch to people that are riding in an Olympic sized arena, really. And I think the spread of product and the demand on it is pretty constant throughout the range, really. But right now, at the moment, we're coming into winter. There's an awful lot of people looking at how they're going to light their stables and their arenas to enable them to ride through the darker months of the year.
Absolutely, myself included. I shall be rushing onto the stand, and I'm assuming you'll have a pretty full range there for people to come and look at, will you?
Yeah, we'll have a full range of pretty much most of the stuff that we do. We will be offering demos on the day so you can actually see how the products work. we will be booking people in for consultation. So if anybody does need, you know, to look at their premises, whether it's arenas, stables, barns, yards, you know, whatever the area is, the likelihood is we're not going to have time to speak to everybody in depth at the show if Burley was anything to go by. Yeah, we're going to be booking people in for appointments to have an initial consultation, which is all free of charge. All of our services are free of charge with anything that we do, because we're really, you know, trying to help people get a better, deeper understanding of the products that they need, but also lighting is a fundamental human need. We need it as much as water, and you know, for me as a lighting professional, I get quite frustrated when people say, oh, I've got lights, it's a bit dim, it's okay, but it can actually change your whole life if you've just got something a bit better. So.
Oh, fantastic. Oh no, it sounds absolutely brilliant, Katie. So we'll stand E44, probably people will be able to see it because it'll be flashing. You'll be doing lots of demos. It'll look like a small disco on the...
maybe we'll see what happens when we get there.
Fantastic stuff. So everyone, if people want to come along and have a little look at what you do beforehand, because they may well, you know, want to have a little look and then come and ask the questions, your website is very easy, litemyride.co.uk, and it's LITE myride.co.uk. Your phone number, again, if people want to give you a quick shout to have a chat, is 07533 539 593. I have to be very careful with that one.
Yeah, it does confuse quite a lot of people, myself included.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I know you're also on socials on Facebook and Instagram, aren't you? So people can be in touch that way. But Katie, no, I'm sure you'll be absolutely inundated. And I mean, in terms of the time of year, we're all a little bit reactive rather than proactive, aren't we? So I'm sure you're going to have a queue.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. I mean, we have got we are going to have some special offers on the stand on the day, and for any orders placed on the day with us, the stuff that we haven't got and any consultations after that, then there will be a minimum of 10% off all of prices at the show and everything on the website for anybody that comes to see us.
Fantastic.
For the whole of October. So yeah.
Brilliant. So if you didn't already have a really good reason to come and see Katie, she's just given you another one. So everyone, make sure you pop by, stand E44 at the Horse of the Year show, 5th to the 9th of October. Katie, we'll really look forward to seeing you there. It's only a couple of weeks.
I know, it's creeping upon us very, very quickly. I've got so much to see before we get that far. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Better start packing. And yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you there.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. Thanks,
Thank
Amanda.
you.